Good morning, students. So, in this lecture, I am going to tell you how to study effectively. If you are an agriculture graduate, if you are pursuing agriculture and you are in graduation or master degree students, then this lecture will be helpful for you to retain maximum knowledge about agriculture, to retain maximum concepts about agriculture, and to apply them in if you are in class, if you are in appearing semester exam, if you are appearing like any competitive exam, then this might be helping you. Okay, so first thing first, how to grasp knowledge in classroom, right? So in classroom there are two kind of teachers you can face. Okay, some teachers, they just come to class and they just dictate notes. In that case you have to write whatever he or she is dictating. Okay, but in some cases some teachers are there who analyze the concepts, who give you clarity about the concept at first, then try to dictate notes. So in that case, you should not touch your pen and paper. Remember this thing. In classroom, you should not touch your pen and paper while your teacher trying to express something, try to interlink something, trying to understand you about some concepts. What you have to do? You have to listen carefully to him or her. You just listen carefully, and if you feel he or she trying to get some words, important words in between his explanation, you can write it down. If you can draw any diagram or any flow chart, you can draw at that time, but make sure you are getting him or her what he is trying to convey. Okay, so this is the first point inside classroom. Then second thing is, while you are reading in your room, like while you are self-studying the things, what you have to do? Just take a highlighter. Okay, then again, this is divided into two parts. If you are preparing for your class exam, semester exam, or if you are preparing for any competitive exam, if you are not preparing at all, you are just grasping something, some textbook or some novels, or you are going through any news article, anything, then there is also different strategy. So first thing, when you are preparing for your semester exam, read the book, whatever you are taking, from the beginning to the end, from that chapter, and highlight some basic points. Okay, what you think this is important from exam point of view. Then what you should do, then take a paper and a pen, just make the question out of it. Suppose what is the importance of organic farming? What is what is the importance of BT cotton in India? Why BT cotton is important? Why terminator technology is important? Okay, some questions like give a brief description about the structure and function of cell. So okay, like this type of question. In this type of question, what you have to do is just while you're reading, just focus on the main heading and subheadings, and what are the contents it is inside that. Okay, so then how to prepare note out of it? You take a pen and a paper and then just write down the question, then write down the definition, then draw some flow chart, or if there is some diagram, like in cell, if you can draw a diagram. If you are showing monopodial and sympodial branches of cotton, then you can draw it. If you are studying the component of teaching methods, then you can draw it. Then okay, so this type of diagram you can draw. even if there is not any diagram in the book, textbook itself, you can draw it on your own, right? For your understanding purpose, and you can draw that in examination also, to make sure that to convey your examiner that you know a lot of thing about it. Suppose then if you are reading the textbook for competitive examination, so first go some previous your questions. Okay, so what they are actually asking, or to what depth they are asking about. Okay, suppose you are appearing for PG entrance exam, then they will definitely ask you the concepts from your graduation level. When you are appearing some PhD entrance, then they will definitely ask you some master's degree, some in-depth core concepts. Okay, so first of all, you know what is the range. Then when you are reading a textbook, what you have to do, you know what they are asking. Then you just highlight those points what might be asked in exam. Okay, suppose like this. Suppose you are reading something, so make questions like what, why, when. Okay, about when means when it was discovered, who discovered it, when, who. Then what is this? Suppose BT cotton. What is BT cotton? What is its importance? What is its importance? Who discovered BT cotton first? What is its significance? Like when it was released, then when it was commercialized, then what are the countries involved in BT cotton? Who have what is the regulatory authority who manage that BT kind of thing, or GM crops? This type of questions will come to your mind if you study effectively. Okay, so always think that you are not studying for without any means. You are preparing either for competitive examination, either for semester examination. So prepare accordingly and make sure whatever you are reading, you are trying to recall them, because whenever you are reading, it's okay, you are understanding it, you are grasping the knowledge. Then after a few days, you might have noticed that after a few days, you start forgetting those concepts. Okay, even in my case, this appears. Okay, I am sure that you are facing this problem also. So what you have to do, you have to recall the concepts, you have to revisit those chapters, conceptualize those chapters while you are, in free time also you can get through those chapters in mind. Okay, so these are some of the points, and to retain a lot of thing in agriculture, you have to draw something in your mind that this is linked with this one. Okay, some subjects like agronomy, how it is relevant in horticulture, how statistics is relevant in agronomy, how extension is relevant in agronomy. Because while agronomists, they do some techniques, they discovered any cropping pattern suitable for any area, any region. So what is the importance of extension workers? Then they should familiarize this system to the farmers so that they get benefited, so the ultimate objective will be fulfilled. Okay, so these are the concepts. And okay, let me tell you how to retain maximum in agriculture while you are studying. So for competitive examination, what you have to do, you just read a chapter, you memorize those things, memorize those concepts, what, when, who, and how it happens. Okay, these questions should be answered in your mind, and then discuss something. Discuss that chapter with your friends, with your colleagues who are preparing for the same competitive examination. So that what will happen? You cannot remember all those things. You cannot grasp all those concepts. Okay, your friend might be knowing something else. You might be knowing something else. So when you discuss the thing, it is the best way to retain anything. Okay, because you can know where you are going wrong, and he or she might get his doubt cleared from you. Okay, so and simultaneously you are revising the things, you are revising the concept. Okay, otherwise you cannot discuss the thing. So this is the best way how to recall the things, how to minutely observe how you have, to what extent you have grasped the concept about that chapter. Okay, so these are the things. So basically what you have to do: be attentive in your classroom, study regularly, self-study is must. Do not rely on teaching material only. Study your own, study textbooks. Okay. The third thing, do memory maps. Try to do some paragraphs, like some flow diagram, and some diagrams like thing. Okay, so that you can recall, you can conceptualize those terminology, those concepts. Okay, then fourth thing is you have to discuss with your teachers about if you have any queries, any doubt. Then you have to discuss with your friends who are preparing for the same competitive exam. This is the best method, I must say. Okay, so these four things you have to follow seriously. Okay, so see you in the next video. Till then, good luck. Bye bye.